Ready? Okay, good morning and welcome. I am Speaker Randall Hicks, and I call to order the Muskogee Creek National Council regular session, February 24th, 2024. Time is 11:20 a.m. This morning, our invocation will be given by Mona Lowe, Arbika Indian Baptist Church. Ms. Lowe, if you would come forward.
Good morning. I want to start off with a song, and it's called Iyaskada Alejijiathis. And it says, we will begin with humbleness, we will begin with love, we will begin with prayer. If you know this song, please join me and help me sing. Iyaskita Alejijiathis. Iasketa Alegiatis. Iasketa Alegiatis. Esaketa Misi. Ano Gitska Allegiatis Ano Gitska Allegiatis Ano Gitska Allegiatis Esaketa Mesi Miko Sapka Allegiatis Miko Sapka Allegiatis Miko Sapka Allegiatis Isakita Misi. Second Misi. Mado Chikete. Yung Malga Adiloga. Dot Kalgi. Malga de Meat. Mado Chikete. Okogat. Mado Chikete. Agada de Tina.
Before we get started with the roll call, I do want to say I appreciate your patience and your understanding. Our pre-agenda did go over than we had expected, so I do want to say thank you. At this time, we will do a roll call. National Council Secretary Alicia Strobel.
Randall Hicks.
Present.
Jody Barnett.
Present.
Galen Cloud.
Delege.
Mary Crawford.
Present.
Joyce Steer.
Present.
Patrick Freeman.
Here.
Sandra Golden.
Present.
Leonard Gouge.
Here.
Nelson Harjo.
Here.
Robert Huft.
Present.
Anna Marshall.
Present.
Charles McHenry.
Here.
Thomasine Yahola Osborne.
Present.
Darrell Proctor.
Here.
Mark Randolph.
Present.
Robin Whitecloud. Present. You have 16 present, 0 absent.
16 present and 0 absent. This constitutes a quorum. All business conducted will be official. This time, I'd like to introduce Principal Chief David Hill and Second Chief Dale Beaver. If you would, just stand and be recognized, please. Approval of the minutes. Special session, January 6, 2024. Emergency session, January 8, 2024. Planning session, January 23rd, 2024. Pre-agenda quarterly session, January 27th, 2024.
Speaker, I make a motion that we've had time to review the minutes, and I make a motion that we approve the minutes with any necessary changes.
Okay, Representative Marshall made a motion to approve the minutes with any necessary corrections as needed, seconded by Second Speaker Thomasine Yehola Osborne. Roll call vote, please.
Hannah Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yehola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Barbara Huft.
Yes.
We have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. Minutes have been approved. Next item on the agenda is order of business. Order of business, NCR 24001, a resolution of the Muskogee Creek National Council declaring the month of March as Women's History Month. Sponsors, Anna Marshall.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Marshall made a motion to adopt NCR 24001.
Okay.
Seconded by Second Speaker Thomasine Yehola Osborne. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. NCR 24002, a resolution of the Muskogee Creek National Council selecting Kevin Agee to the Board of Directors of Muskogee Nation Gaming Enterprise, LLC, sponsors Robert Huff. Representative Huff made a motion to adopt NCR 24002, seconded by Representative Freeman. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Hannah Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yehola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman, Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. Mr. Agee, are you in the audience? Please stand. Congratulations, sir. TR 24006, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the election board to execute an attorney contract between Muskogee Creek Nation Election Board and Savage O'Donnell, Aftett and Weinstraud Law Firm. Sponsors, Thomasine Yehola Osborne.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Second speaker made a motion to adopt TR 24006, seconded by Representative Marshall. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. TR 24007, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Grover Wynn as the Office of Veterans Affairs Services Administrator of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Mary Crawford. Co-sponsor, Leonard Gouge.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt TR 007, seconded by Representative Gouge. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
No.
Can you repeat your vote?
No.
Galen Cloud.
Yay.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. Mr. Nguyen, could you stand and be recognized, please? PR 24008, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Sean Terry to serve as the Secretary of Health of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Mary Crawford.
Speaker motion to adopt?
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt TR 24008, seconded by Representative Deere. Discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo, Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yay.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. Mr. Terry, would you stand, please, and be recognized? PR 24009, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Kayla Harjo to serve as the Secretary of Education, Employment, and Training of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsors, Mary Crawford.
Speaker motion to adopt?
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt TR 24009, seconded by Representative Harjo. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
No.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
No.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
No.
Jody Barnett,
No.
Galen Cloud.
Ungo.
Speaker, you have 9 in favor, 6 against.
9 in favor, 6 against. That motion is adopted. Ms. Harjo, please stand and be recognized. PR 24010, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Carmen Tecumseh Williams to serve as Secretary of Community and Human Services of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsors, Dodie Barnett. Co-sponsored, Leonard Gouge.
Speaker motion to pass?
Representative Barnett made a motion to adopt TR 24010. Have a second. Seconded by Representative Gouge. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Ungo.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
No.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 11 in favor, 4 against.
11 in favor, 4 against. That motion is adopted. Congratulations. Please be recognized. Carmen, to come to the... TR 24-01011. A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a utility right-of-way agreement with Oklahoma Natural Gas associated with the construction of a project in McIntosh counties. Sponsors Dale Proctor, co-sponsor Galen Cloud.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Proctor made a motion to adopt TR 24-011, seconded by Representative Cloud. Discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. TR 24-012. A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a memorandum of understanding with the city of Coweta for the maintenance of roadways and associated rights of ways constructed or improved by the Muskogee Creek Nation Tribal Transportation Program. Sponsors Mark Randolph, co-sponsor Charles McHenry.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Randolph made a motion to adopt TR 24-012, seconded by Representative McHenry. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. TR 24-013, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation approving the update of the Muskogee Creek Nation Long Range Transportation Plan with the addition of the routes listed as Attachment A, MCN NTTFI 2024, sponsor Galen Cloud. Representative Cloud made a motion to adopt TR 24-013, seconded by Representative Proctor. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. TR 24-014, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation supporting the addition of new routes as identified in Attachment A, MCN NTTFI 2024 to the existing National Tribal Transportation Facility inventory and requesting the Bureau of Indian Affairs add these new routes to the nation's National Tribal Transportation Facility inventory. Sponsor Galen Cloud. Representative Cloud made a motion to adopt TR 24-014, seconded by Representative Proctor. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. TR 24-015, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Little Snow Fields to serve as the Secretary of Housing of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor Galen Cloud. Representative Cloud made a motion to adopt TR 24-015. Do I have a second? Seconded by Representative Proctor. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Galen Cloud. Mary Crawford.
Yes.
Joyce Steer.
Yes.
Patrick Freeman.
Yes.
Sandra Golden.
Yes.
Leonard Gouge.
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
No.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Anna Marshall.
Yes.
Charles McHenry.
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne.
No.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
No.
Robin Whitecloud,
No.
Cody Barnett.
No.
Speaker, you have 10 in favor, 5 against.
10 in favor, 5 against. That motion is adopted. Little Snowfields, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, sir. TR 24016, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to submit a 2024 American Indian Vocational Rehabilitation Services Grant to the Office of Special Education and Rehabilitative Services, Department of Education, sponsor Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt?
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt TR 24016, seconded by Representative Deere. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. TR 24017, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Richard LeBlanc for appointment to the Supreme Court of the Muskogee Creek Nation, sponsor Robert Huff.
Motion adopt.
Representative Huff made a motion to adopt TR 24017, seconded by Representative Gouge. Discussion. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, this will require 2/3 vote of the full National Council. Roll call vote, please.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Hannah Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Cody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Hey.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Mayor Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. Justice LeBlanc, will you stand and be recognized? TR 24018, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Andrew Adams III for appointment to the Supreme Court of the Muskogee Creek Nation, sponsor Robert Huff.
Motion adopt.
Representative Huff made a motion to adopt TR 24018, seconded by Representative Gouge. Discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none. This also will require a 2/3 vote of the full National Council. Roll call vote, please.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Hannah Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Cody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Hey.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. Justice Adams, will you stand and be recognized, please? TR 24019, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to submit a small, rural, and tribal body-worn camera program grant application for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Light Horse Police Department, sponsor Nelson Harjo Sr.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Harjo made a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative McHenry. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none. Voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. The motion is adopted. TR 24020, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Shane Hullaby to serve as tribal administrator of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Dodie Barnett.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Barnett made a motion to adopt TR 24020. Do I have a second? Second by Representative Cloud. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call vote, please.
Dodie Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
No.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Uhola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud. Yes. We have 12 in favor, 3 against.
12 in favor, 3 against. That motion is adopted. Mr. Hullabee, please stand and be recognized. TR 24021. A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Zachariah Harjo to serve as the Secretary of the Nation for the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Robert Huff.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Huff made a motion to adopt TR 24021, seconded by Representative Gouge. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
No.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Uhola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud. Yes. Dodie Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
We have 13 in favor, 2 against.
13 in favor, 2 against. That motion is adopted. Mr. Harjo, please stand and be recognized. TR 24022. A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Mary Mashunkashay as a tax commissioner of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Nelson Harjo Sr.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative Harjo made a motion to adopt TR 24022, seconded by Representative Crawford. Discussion. Discussion. Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Uhola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
No.
Mark Randolph,
No.
Robin Whitecloud,
No.
Dodie Barnett,
No.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
No.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 8 in favor, 7 against.
8 in favor, 7 against. That motion is adopted. Ms. Mashunkashay, please stand and be recognized. TR 24023. A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Jeffrey Fife to serve as the Chief of Staff of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Robert Huff.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Huff made a motion to adopt TR 24023, seconded by Representative Gouge. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Uhola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud. Yes. Dodie Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. Mr. Fife, please stand and be recognized. TR 24025, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Patricia Killian as a Controller and Secretary of the Treasury for Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Dodie Barnett.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Barnett made a motion to adopt TR 24025, seconded by Representative Cloud. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Dodie Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Here.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasina Hola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud. Yes. Speaker, you have 13 in favor, 2 against.
13 in favor, 2 against. That motion is adopted. Ms. Killian, will you please stand and be recognized? TR 24026, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Geraldine Jerry Wisner to serve as the Attorney General of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Dodie Barnett.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Barnett made a motion to adopt 24026. Do I have a second? Seconded by Representative Harjo. Discussion. We have any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Dodie Barnett,
No.
Galen Cloud,
Don't go.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
No.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
No.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasina Hola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
No.
Mark Randolph,
No.
Robin Whitecloud.
No.
Speaker, you have 6 in favor, 9 against.
6 in favor, 9 against. That motion fails. TR 24029, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation approving and authorizing the MNGE Board of Directors to execute the construction manager agreement with Crossland Construction Company. Sponsor, Robert Huff.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Huff made a motion to adopt TR 24029, seconded by Representative Freeman. Any discussion? Discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion is adopted. I do believe we have people from MMGE. Please stand. We have the Paula GM present as well. Please stand, be recognized. I don't know if Crossland's present. Thank you. TR 24030, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Raylyn Butler to serve as the Secretary of Cultural and Humanities for the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Darrell Proctor. Co-sponsor, Galen Cloud and Leonard Gouge.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Proctor made a motion to adopt TR 24030, seconded by Representative Cloud. Discussion.
Speaker, can I
Leonard
have
Gouge.
Can I have Second Chief explain how important this is and historical this is?
Sure. Second Chief Beaver?
Thank you, Council. Thank you, Representative Gouge, for this time. This has been in the works for 4 years now. When we got into office, we quickly realized that, and through COVID, it really emphasized the need of what culture means to the Muskogee Creek Nation. And so that got us on the path of creating this, not only this position, but the Department of Culture and Humanities. And so, we had, with the consent of the council, we passed legislation last year that created the department, but also this position. And what is unique about this position is that it is a lifelong appointment, meaning that not without oversight. There's oversight to the position, but meaning that it's lifelong as far as that when you're a member of the chief's cabinet, you have to go through the exercise we're going through right now as of today, because by law, your term ends with the chief's term. And so we felt that our culture, our language, who we are is more important than just 4 years. And so whenever we decided to create this position, we felt that it had to be somebody in that position that was free from political influence, meaning that when the chief's term is up, their term is up, or they might have to go through confirmation process again, because we feel that our language, our culture, who we are is more important than that. And so that's why this position is so historic, is that we work with the council to come up with the blueprint to where we're at right now. We had a 9-person committee that created the position, that interviewed the applicants, and that picked the person that's on in front of you today. And so it is a historic time, because I feel that we're viewing history right now, that we're making a stand as a nation of determining how important our culture is, how important our language is. And so we have to have somebody there that has that vision to move us forward, to save our language, to promote our language, those types of things. And so yeah, I'm excited about this, and I just appreciate the time. But
Thank you, Second Chief. Mr. Gouge, good.
Thank you, Speaker.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Caitlin Cloud,
Yeah.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne.
Yes.
You have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. Ms. Butler, please stand and be recognized. NCA 24009. Sorry. Oh, sorry, people. It just gets me, Miss Butler, seeing her cry. You don't know the lady, you need to get to know her. She has the compassion and the heart for Muskogee Creek Nation, and that's why people were standing and clapping. So, gather my composure here, but congratulations again. NCA 24009, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of grant funds awarded from Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, passed through entity Southern Plains Tribal Health Board, Oklahoma Tribal can't even talk now. Epidemiology Center Tribal Overdose Prevention Program Grant. Sponsor, Anna Marshall.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Marshall made a motion to adopt NCA 24009, seconded by Second Speaker Thomasine Yohola Osborne. Any discussion? Representative Golden.
I would just like to say that this is a very, very important program, and I've seen the work that they do, and it is very important for our community, so I'm glad that they're doing this. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Golden. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Hannah Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford, Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24010, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of grant funds awarded from Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, passed through entity National Indian Health Board, Hear Her Campaign Grant, sponsor Anna Marshall.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Marshall made a motion to adopt NCA 24010, seconded by Second Speaker Thomasine Yohola Osborne. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call. Oh, do you have a question? Okay, sorry. No discussion, roll call vote, please.
Hannah Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph, Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24011, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending NCA 21097, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funds received from the United States Department of Treasury for the Muskogee Creek Nation Citizen Vaccine Incentive, sponsor Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt NCA 24011, seconded by Representative Deere. Any discussion?
Speaker,
Representative Gouch.
could I get Second Chief up here again to make a statement about the next three legislations?
Okay. Second Chief Beaver.
Hello, Leonard Gouge, or Representative Gouge, hello, Council. Just like in the committee, I just want to reiterate that what we're doing is first of all, just to be very clear during this council session, that this is not a distribution to the citizens. I know we've got lots of phone calls or some things out there maybe on social media that we're going to give out another check, but we are not giving out another check, okay? What this is that's closing that grant. And so the funds that were left over from that allocation can be put back into the main ARPA allocation, and so then we can do more projects with those funds. So we're just officially ending that program and then reallocating the funds so we can do more programs or do more projects, I should say. So, but it is not a distribution. I just want to be clear.
Thank you, Second Chief Beaver.
Hello.
Representative Gouch, you good?
Yes, thank you, Speaker.
Representative Golden.
Second. I've been asked by citizens, when you reallocate the money, it was heard that there's a lot of projects that the administration has. What kind of projects and how is it going to help the citizens?
If you will, Secretary Harjo can answer those questions better than I can about specific projects and how they help the citizens. So, Speaker, Representative Golden.
Secretary Harjo.
State Council and Representative Golden. So I've been explaining this process for about since I took office in March of 22. We knew that there was going to be a large returning of funds from the major distribution programs, Direct Assistance 1, Direct Assistance 2, and the vaccine incentive programs. By legislation, all of those programs had an expiration date so that the funds that were unexpended for them would be returned back to the ARPA General Fund. With the 2024 deadline coming into play, the Secretary of the Nation's office, as well as Finance, continue to recommend that Council appropriate new funds. So the total amount that is being returned, quote unquote, via legislation by closing out the previous acts of Council appropriating ARPA funds is near $108 million. However, we have over appropriated our overall award amount knowing that these funds were going to be returned. So a good chunk of that funding that's going to be returned, about $56 million, has already been appropriated by Council in the past year through any number of the NCAs that have appropriated ARPA funds. So that includes investments to communities, investments to social services. We did, really any number of the NCAs that we've passed since 22 or late 22, and all the NCAs in 23 have been appropriating those funds that are being returned by legislation right now. Total, we anticipate there's about just under $52 million truly left to reappropriate, and those are left up for the development and redistribution as Council sees fit, or as the Secretary of the Nation's office receives proposals that get developed out. But currently, yes, there is some spending plans in place that will be proposed to Council coming in March.
Thank you, Representative Harjo. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Harry Crawford,
Yes.
Joy Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yeah.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24012, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending NCA 21-150, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funds from the United States Department of the Treasury to provide a second disbursement of COVID-19 impact relief individual assistance. Sponsor, Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt NCA 24012, seconded by Representative Deere. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Harry Crawford,
Yes.
Joy Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yeah.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24013, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending NCA 24-077, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA, funds from the United States Department of the Treasury to establish the COVID-19 Impact Relief Individual Assistance Program as amended by NCA 21-098. Sponsor, Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt NCA 24013, seconded by Representative Deere. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Harry Crawford,
Yes.
Joy Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yeah.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24014, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending NCA 21-093, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funds received from the United States Department of Treasury for the Muskogee Creek Nation vaccine incentive for tribal employees as amended by NCA 21-096. Sponsor, Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt NCA 24014, seconded by Representative Deere. Any discussion? Any discussion? Representative Marshall.
I don't know if this question is for Second Chief or if it's for Mr. Harjo, but if I understood you correctly, when we had HEW meeting and then also what you just mentioned, Mr. Harjo, the 22,000, is it already allocated already to a specific project?
Not necessarily. There is, as I mentioned, about $52 million that will be truly the amount that is left to reappropriate. Of the $108 million that is by legislation by NCA 24, 11, 12, 13, and 14, that's the total amount being returned, but we've appropriated about $56 million of that total amount that's being returned in the past year and a half through NCA. So the actual 22,000 amount that's being returned by NCA 24, 14, it may or may not be reappropriated, but there's certainly a plan to actually make all those appropriations down by the end of this year.
So it's already been encumbered, or at least you have an idea where that would be
Yes.
used?
Yeah.
Do you know what that's for specifically?
Not necessarily. As I mentioned, $56 million has been appropriated by council for a number of projects, community investments, direct assistance, investments in the governmental services. So that 22,000 in particular could have already been reinvested, just depending on how we calculate it with finance. It's hard to give you an exact amount per se, but all of the funds that are remaining will be going towards, of course, eligible projects and primarily investments in communities from what I've gathered so far.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Harjo. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Marshall. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouch,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yeah.
You have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24-015, a law in Muskogee Creek Nation amending NCA 23-042, a law in Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of fiscal relief funding for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Community and Human Services Department. Sponsor, Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Crawford made a motion to adopt NCA 24015, seconded by Representative Deere. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman, Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouch,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft, Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yeah.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24016, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing an appropriation to the Cultural Center and Archives Department for the Muskogee Creek Nation to participate in the 2024 Muskogee Adowa Festival at the National Museum of the American Indian. Sponsored, Charles McHenry.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative McHenry made a motion to adopt NCA 24016, seconded by Representative Randolph. Any discussion? Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Dodie Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yay.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman, Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 1 against.
14 in favor, 1 against. That motion is adopted. NCA 24017, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending MCN CA Title 36, Chapter 3, entitled Motor Vehicle Tax and License Code, providing certain motor vehicle registration discounts for elders and veterans. Sponsor, Leonard Gouge.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Gouge made a motion to adopt NCA 24017, seconded by Representative Huff. Discussion.
Speaker, I'd like to hear from Tax Commission.
Ms. Mary.
Thank you, Speaker. I do want to speak on this legislation. It was actually brought to us by Representative Gouge and asking and talking about the veterans and how we can maybe help them get a free tag. And so we started working on that. And then in the process, we thought we would do the same for our elders. But once we started visiting with Representative Gouge, we realized actually how amazing this man is, and I think we need to honor him today. So I'm going to ask Secretary Wynn to step up with me. As most of you know, we designed some new tags in the office. We have a new veteran tag. When you're a veteran, you come in and you have your DD 214. So we always try to put on there whether you're Purple Heart, what branch you represent. Well, Representative Gouge, I'm going to let you say it.
Researching tags, one of the calls we got for was specialty tags, for our veterans. And one of the areas we want to honor more or something is our veterans, which I'm working with Tax Commission has been a great help. But we already have a Purple Heart tag. We already know the amount of Purple Hearts recipients we have. So when Leonard Gouge and I were talking about this, and then Mary and I began to talk about it, we began to research our particular tag here. And this tag here, the Bronze Star, is more of a valor. I'm not taking away from Purple Heart, but this is one that takes more action to be able to get this particular medal, this particular award. In doing research, we found, at first we thought we only found one that we had living that was in the Bronze Star, where we had, I think, 113 Purple Hearts living. We found out today we have another one. But what we hope to do on this tag is to be able to bring out any of our veterans who are not signed up with it, if we can find. But we want to honor Mr. Gouge. Right now, he is the only one that we knew who had a Bronze Star. Can you stand? We also have another one in the audience, if he's here, Mr. Bobby Howard. Here, Bobby. We have 2 Bronze Stars. That's all we have that we know of at this moment in our tribal veterans. Hopefully, there'll be some others who aren't signed up, will come out. But you. One of the areas for this too is the state does recognize them, and we just haven't been able to recognize them, and we just feel like this is another way to honor everything that they've given. In order to get this particular award, they've sacrificed a lot. There are things they've sacrificed that we don't even know. But again, I want to thank Mary for doing this, and I want to thank all the veterans who have served and are currently serving.
Thank you, Mr. Wynn. Ms. Shunkshay, Mr. Gouge, you good? Yes, we good? Yeah. Any other discussion, council? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Robin Whitecloud,
Yes.
Jody Barnett,
Yes.
Galen Cloud, Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 15 in favor, 0 against.
15 in favor, 0 against. That motion is adopted. That concludes the order of business. We are now down to other business. Council, is there any other business? Hearing none. Announcements. Council, do you have any announcements? Hearing none. Adjournment. Entertain a motion to adjourn. Representative McHenry made a motion, seconded by Representative Harjo. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. This time, the benediction, I'd like to ask Representative Anna Marshall with the Tuckabutti District to give the benediction, please.
Let us pray. Creator God, we just come to you at this time, and we know that all blessings flow from you. And we just ask that you just lift up all the ones that have been elected to their new prospective positions, and that you just lead them and guide them and bless them. And for those that didn't make it, that sometimes that we've learned our lessons, sometimes when things don't work out, they do work out. And God still continues to have a plan and a purpose for us when things don't work out. And we just continue to just look to you for all your guidance and just asking you to just give us wisdom and knowledge that we can move this nation forward. And we just ask that you just continue to help us to learn to love each other, respect each other, to be humble people that you've created us to be, that we can be that. And that as we all come together and as we leave this place, that we leave with happy hearts, grateful hearts, and that we know that you will always continue to hold us in the palm of your hand. And so as we leave here today, we just give you all the thanks and all the glory for all the things that you do each and every day. And we ask all these things in your holy name, now and forever. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Representative Marshall. Meeting adjourned, 10:23.
Oh, my goodness.
12:23, I'm sorry.
What time did he say?